I can see something around Mr. Beauty's neck. Don't know what it is, but it's scary. What the? There's shadow which looks like a snake's body extending out from the box. Looks like it's headed somewhere. But where exactly? I mean, it looks like it's going up into a portal into the next snake reaching out from the box. The snake's body that's reaching out from the box. Could it be connected out to this here? The curse is reaching out from the box and targeting Mr. Beauty. And this isn't a snake, it's actually a human hand. If this is a human hand, then who put the curse on him? Need to find out. I don't understand what this means. Like, as far as our vision power is just seeing the past. And like, I get the curse's intent would be to, like, curse him, to like strangle him in a way. But like, that seems too much to like metaphorically visualize, I guess. Gee, who are you? Oh, and his hand isn't there either. That's kind of nuts. That's kind of a neat thing, but also like, again, that's like way too metaphorical for what these ghosts are. It's not like, because like the centipede ghost makes sense, because that's like someone's climbing and it's hard to tell what it's supposed to be, so it looks like a centipede to Azami. But this is like visualizing intent and not like what they're actually doing. The same shadow as the first time we came here. It's kind of scary. This shadow is missing its hand. I wonder if the hands reaching out of the box belongs to the shadow. Is it trying to grab Mr. Beauty? Is this shadow the person who holds a grudge against Mr. Beauty? I think I've seen this shadow somewhere. Shitani-san's place, I think. I'm gonna look at the bear again. Door? Talk to people, I guess. Sammy, how's it looking? It kind of looked like you were doing better. Never mind. I thought I didn't see the sweat drop, so I was like, oh, maybe she's getting over it. Examine the photos. Lots of photos of Mr. Beauty with needles in them. These look like publicity photos. Maybe they're from his product website? Another photo. This photo is one where he's holding the product. I saw this one online. Did someone with a grudge print and send it over? The next photo. The teeth! He's not looking at the camera in this one, and his clothing is different from the usual. So this one was like a candid, not candid, taken without his consent, you know what I mean. Also, this looks like it was taken somewhere in his home. Weird, this photo feels different from the others somehow. I wonder if Rina-san took this one. I'm sure we could probably even tell the angle it was taken from, which probably was the doorway. What is that box anyways? About the photo. Of the photos that were in the box, 2 of them are photos I took that we posted on socials. This one? Yes. And this one. I thought so. The first one was used in the post showing the red box to everyone. Do you remember anything about when you took it? Let me think. When the box was delivered, I think June told me not to touch it and that we needed to take a photo first. He gets really pissed if I touch the goods before he does, so I only touched the box that day after the photo. I'm sorry, so you're saying this was taken with the box? The first one was used in the post showing the red box to everyone. Like, this and the red box photo, right? Because this is not the red box photo. So, Miyazaki-san would always be first to touch them. Sorry. Thought we had another question for some reason. Alright, time to think. When was the photo taken? I'm a little confused about what's happening with this one right now. Think about what's happening right now. Suspicious photo, cursed shipping label, the 2 plushies. Box containing several photos of Mr. Beauty. Most of them seem to be printed from online, but there was one suspicious photo among them. It's likely that it was taken by whomever is the source of the curse. Where was this photo taken, though? You seem to be handling the situation quite well now. It doesn't mean I figured out any of the questions yet, though. The photos in themselves don't seem to tell us much. Was there anything else notably suspicious? The shipping label and the plush bearers. The bear near the entrance was full of needles. The shipping label could probably be sent from anywhere by anyone. How about the bear? The resident Mr. Miyazaki was unaware that what had happened to it. Someone stuck needles into an object on display. Curses are said to increase in potency the closer you are to the target. Someone secretly stuck the entrance bear with needles. The one in the back was unharmed. And where was the photo taken and what for? Maybe it was... taken secretly from the entrance to that. Like, you would think, though, we would have just looked at the photo and, like, compared it to the place instead of thinking, like... Because this is technically guesswork. Like, I mean, it makes sense, but we're technically guessing that it was taken at the entranceway. Maybe it was taken secretly from the entrance to curse Miyazaki with? So whoever took the photo, who cast this curse, is able to come as far as this place's entrance, at least? I need to figure out who it could be. I think this case is fun. This is a neat case. But, like, gee, who could it be? I think it's Hatakayama. Hatakayama. I said it funny. When was the seal placed? Let's think things over. The red box in question. Like, these questions almost seem like these would just be the dissolution part. Who might have added the photos in writing to the box, turning it into a cursed box? Someone familiar with Mr. Beauty who might have a grudge against him. Not to mention, quite a few people fit that description. He seems to make many enemies indeed. Though that makes him a precious candidate for observing curses. Even my imaginary director is the mad scientist type. How do we narrow down the person who cast the curse? We should focus on the timing of each person's actions. Timing of their actions. That reminds me, something was off about the red box that Mr. Beauty received. Yes, the sealing of Fuda. When exactly was the Fuda put on the red box? Sealing of Fuda was put on the box after Nisha-san sent it over. Perhaps? Perchance? The sealing of Fuda was put on the box after Nishitani-san sent it over, perhaps? Yes, that must be it. Mina-san wouldn't touch the goods before Mr. Beauty does. Nishitani-san is wary of complaints, so he sends complaint-proofing photos. So the sealing of Fuda was probably put on the box after it was sent off. Everyone's dying and I'm just standing here having a good time. Jasmine, how are you feeling? We're closing in on the source of the curse. Again, I don't think Beauty June's dying. I think he's just shaken up. I think I should be okay. Is Beauty Guy okay, though? I know what you mean. He's looking worse. So now he knows how it feels to be cursed. You're still not doing great. Don't push yourself. It's about time. It's from the director. Hello? Hey, you. Hurry up and get rid of the curse. I might die, you know. Y'all have to pay for this. June, you have to calm down. A rather rude and rowdy welcome. I believe your request was for us to evaluate your cursed artifact, but if you find our services unsatisfactory, I might just curse you myself. Mr. Mayusaka, it's from our center director. It says we can just wrap up and go home if you prefer. Oh wait, okay, I take that back. Satisfied? I mean, really, I'm sorry, so please get rid of this curse. Alright then, I'll let our director know that we should keep working. Then I guess we should continue. The purpose of our dissolutions are to take apart the urban myth we've identified, and to bring a light the true nature of each myth. The urban myth that we had identified as the Katori Bako. was gracefully brought to dissolution by our capable investigator, Mrs. Azami Fukurai. And that would have been the end of the investigation, yet... Mr. Miyazaki may be running out of time. Let us expedite the dissolution. Look at him. He loves it. Please make it fast, please. Miyazaki-san! As you wish. The eye reveals all. Eye opener! Now, let the dissolution begin. Yes! The root of the anomaly, the source of the curse, was the red box. Mr. Miyazaki received this box from Mr. Nishitani, a business associate. He requested an evaluation by our Urban Myth Dissolution Center. So, Mrs. Ami, after investigating on site at Hiratsuka Village, what did you find the box to be? I wanted to, point out, unless if, Nishitani kept drinking the tea, he still, like, had a heart attack. Jasmine and Rina probably need, like, medical attention. Like, I don't know if this is a thing that just leaves the system eventually, or could potentially still kill them. But whatever, we need to figure this out. After investigation on site at the Hiratsuka Village, what did you find the box to be? A box that curses nearby women and children, a box of snakes that curses and kills both men and women, a simple box of tea, the box that Nishitani-san stole. He, I think, actually paid for that one. So it's just the tea box. The box itself was just for storing tea. Great! You definitely uncovered the truth. The hallucinations and heart attacks said to be caused by the curse were actually caused by the tea. The box was feared by the villagers due to its appearance, but it was actually just a box of tea. Didn't they also mention, though, that other villagers had heart problems as well? Like, I could assume that the tea probably was also, like, had by some of the villagers, but... or so it seems. They kind of glossed over that part. Not that it really matters about what is actually happening right now. Yet it turned out that the box, supposedly just a box of tea, contained photos and dolls that seemed to be attempts to curse Miyazaki-san. Curses targeting specific individuals are powerful, and they unfailingly whittle away at the life of whomever is cursed. I'm seeing double. And I'm sweating so much. This one is surprisingly effective. Let us record these observations. Director-san? Oh, of course. So, Mrs. Ami. Now, searching for the person who cast the curse, we found something beside the box itself. What were the suspicious items you discovered within this home? Tea and beauty drinks, the tea and the plushie at the entrance, the two plushies at the entrance and in the back, the plushie at the entrance and the shipping label's address name. I'm guessing this shipping label address name and the specific plushie, not the fact that these two plushies were like that. Because technically the plushie in the back is not suspicious, but that correlates with the one plushie. So we still have that label. Both cursed. And like the shipping label obviously could have just been done by Ito because he ships them. Not ships them, but he carries them. The plushies at the entrance had needles stuck into it. And the address's name on the cardboard box's shipping label also had a curse on it. It seems like whomever cast the curse is steadily edging closer to their target. Edging? I found myself looking forward to their next move. Let us move on. One point of note is the box originating from the Tajima family estate in Hiratsuka Village. The question is, why would items cursing Miyazaki-san end up in that box? So, Mrs. Ami, this individual who hated Miyazaki-san so much as to wish death upon him, when did they place the photos and dolls inside the box? So, I mean, the box would have been in the Amazon box, the not Amazon box. I was gonna like say the way that the photo was taken of the box being handed off made it seem like the box was shipped like that, like the shipping label would have been on the cursed box, but no, I think it's fine. When exactly did the photo of the doll put in the box? They were put there at the village, they were put there at Nishitani's place. Before the box was delivered, they were put there by breaking into the place before it was delivered. Could have been before the box was delivered to Miyazaki-san's place. I see, you seem to have a reason for thinking so. So, Mrs. Azami, kindly indicate the photo that tells us that your hypothesis is true. I thought I was wrong for a minute. The fact that they had me do a double. A photo of Nishitani holding the box, photo of plushies near entrance, photo of shipping label. The photo of the box that Nishitani-san posted on socials. The box, was it on socials? I thought you just had it and like sent it to them via text. The box in the photo doesn't have the sealing of Fuda on it. Also, the complaint-proofing photo from Nishitani-san that Rina-san received didn't have the Fuda on it either. Which means that up until Nishitani-san obtained the box from Hiratsuka Village, the box didn't have the sealing of Fuda put on it. Brilliant! Well done. The sealing of Fuda wasn't present when the photo was taken. Yet the Fuda is there when it reached Miyazaki-san's place. This means that the items cursing Miyazaki-san were placed in the box somewhere on the way. On to the final step. Now, let us zoom in on the individual who cast numerous curses on this house. So, Mrs. Ami, who do you think cast the curses on Miyazaki-san? He did it to himself. Someone other than these three? That's the answer? Yeah, I really sure know the answer when I say that. Maybe this will give me more options. I feel it's someone other than those three people. No, that's just it. Like, you might as well give me a list of all of the suspects. Come on. Not Nishitani-san, not Rina-san, not Miyazaki-san. I guess realistically speaking, like real world, we don't have anything to prove that Ito did it. Except for, you know, the video game stuff that makes it very clear that Ito did it. So, Mrs. Ami, if it's someone other than these three individuals, who could it be? Oh, so we are just doing it. Okay. The rescue crew, I knew it! He was suspicious. Delivery staff. The delivery staff who was here the first time we came here. If the sealing Ufuda was missing before sending the package, but in place when it arrived, the Ufuda could only have been put on the box during the delivery. Aha, makes sense, but you're wrong. Also, the delivery notice. Oh, I forgot about the delivery notice. There's writing on the bottom of the red box that had similar handwriting as that notice. Fabulous! I mean, it looks like he signed it almost. Someone able to alter the red box before it was delivered to Miyazaki-san's place. I want to, like, okay, so, I mean, big part of why I called it, not that this is going to do anything, obviously was the fact that the delivery guy was named. Giving him a name Ito, like, immediately made him suspicious, like, more important than anything. Why name him? Like, especially if we, there's, like, no reason to not just say delivery guy. Because we got the gist that he's the only one on the route. There's been plenty of times, twice already, that we've had a named character that actually was a fake name and they had a real name later on. They could have just kept him as delivery guy and then we would have gotten eventually to like him revealing himself and maybe a name coming out. Not that it really matters. Who had access to Miyazaki-san's entrance and cast a curse with recognizable handwriting. Only one individual fits the description. He is the one who cast a curse on Miyazaki-san. The mystery is now solved. We might want to call the cops, I guess. So that's it for this curse? What great timing. Jasmine, I know you're sick, but do a drop kick. Did he just, like, put the box behind his back? Ito-san? Why now? So it's you! How dare you curse me! Is it really you who cast a curse on Miyazaki-san? Not a curse, a blessing. The divinity whispered to me. Ito-san? You little... Oh look, more for you to complain about. Oh, look at that guy, he's loving it. The divinity was right. The curse will snuff you out. Hee 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 hee! Ito-san, what's going on? Did you drink that tea? Azami. He put a voodoo curse on the dude. I don't think he needed to drink tea. The divinity told me everything about the curse of death. I pulled out all my molars. Oh, he's really crazy. Those are his teeth. And put them in that box. Just as the divinity said. Ito-san, that divinity is a hallucination. The tea is showing you illusion. How would he drink the tea? Did he take it from the box? Like, I don't know. Would he have been holding onto the box enough to drink the tea? Is that what's happening? Or... The divinity exists. They listened to me and taught me how to curse. Everything leads to the Great Reset. And that's kind of what I was thinking, is he's just a crazy Great Reset guy. Why did you do all this? Why? I told you so many times that it wasn't my fault. You called me stupid, a moron, good for nothing. Are these complaints I need to pay attention to? It's business we're doing here, right? Yes, just business. Glad you understand. Haha. I'll pull out your teeth and use them for the Great Reset. Hee 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 hee. No. Yeah, shut it. Even when sick, Jasmine has a mean right hook. Jasmine. Phew. Guys like him turn to violence so fast, says Jasmine, who turns to violence very quickly, at a drop of the hat. The Great Reset is near. I'll see the prophecy fulfilled, haha! I feel weak. I'll start with your teeth instead. Not Jasmine's! Sorry, Ito-san. Oh, let's go! Azami's got a little bit in her too! What was in that bag? Because that seemed like a pretty heavy hit compared to Jasmine's. I get Jasmine was weak by poison, but... Haha. I don't know if I'd be sorry. Jasmine, are you alright? Not bad, Zami. Thanks! Okay, well then. Rina-san, could you kindly call the police for help? Will do. Miyazaki-san, Rina-san, this concludes our investigation. We'll be heading out. As you requested, the center will take care of this box. Yeah, I never want to see it again. Take it and go. Jasmine's looking better. Rina too also, I guess they got it out of their system. June, will you be alright? Yeah, I feel much better already. Oh yeah, police just called. The pathetic delivery guy? He vomited blood in the squad car and was hospitalized. Said the snake was eating him. Maybe the curse backfired? I don't know. But phew, what a scare today. Didn't think curses even existed. If the curse was born of hatred towards someone specific, it cannot truly be lifted. Who said that? June? Oh! What was that blood effect? Look how much he's enjoying it. I guess Jasmine can drive a bike now. Drive a bike, ride a bike. She's not that sick. I mean, I guess all of the, like, things that happen at the end of these chapters where the curse or, like, the scary thing actually happens might just be a fun thing of, like, oh my god, curses are real, and might just not be important. But, like, did he drink tea? Did Ito drink tea? I'm kind of confused about that part. It's weird to think that Ito would have drank the tea. I think he was just crazy. And, like, obviously he hated the guy way back since the beauty drink incident. He got berated for it. He obviously just had the grudge. But, like, I don't know, would the voodoo doll thing really have done a thing? I'm also still mad that they didn't really specify the vines and stuff. Okay. The cursed relic was handled in this case brought harm to our investigators too. Was this curse indiscriminate, or was it aimed at a specific individual? Let us go over the case report together. The activist so-called Zimmer is arrested for their embassy intrusion. It turns out they are following directions from an unknown entity. The Samazima admin, correct? Just as you predicted. Assistant Commissioner Tamarigi. Indeed. And by the way, is it Snake Guy? It looks like Snake Guy. I'm thinking of paying the closet a visit. What does that mean? I'll need paperwork for that. I can improve that. Something on your mind? The Illumina cards. Did we get one from this? I feel someone might be handing them out with specific intent. So the Urban Myth Dissolution Center is being caught up in that agenda? I'll need research to assess that possibility. Is the closet just where they have research stuff? Understood. I will let the librarian know. Jasmine seems to have recovered. Also, I brought the box itself. It turned out it wasn't a curse, but because of the tea. Please just, I want an explanation. Fantastic. Very well done, Mrs. Azami. Huh? Oh, it was in the box. Seems that this case, too, was prophesized in this card. The seeds we have sown are blooming beautifully, one by one. The first, the second, the third. And today, the fourth card, too, has fulfilled its prophecy. We have but 2 cards left. When the countdown reaches 0, Snake, devastation and judgment shall be upon us. Everyone's Snake Man. Behold the Great Reset! Behold the Great Reset! Behold the Great Reset. So what was the deal with the dead bugs? Was that because of the tea? Like, I can imagine Ito putting dead bugs in because, you know, that's will help with the curse part. But there were some dead bugs with the box when it was in Nachitana's place. I'm gonna look up vines and alcohol. I just want to know. I want to see if there's anything, because that is really killing me. Like, it makes sense. I'm like, not makes sense, but, you know, generally speaking, how this plot went about, I think makes sense. Unless if I have time to think it over and start to question it. But I think it all kind of worked out in how you would expect it. But I just want to know if there's like a real case of this kind of happening, you know? The closest thing I was able to find that I don't know if it really correlates entirely, but like based on the clues that we had, South American vine, hallucinogens, ayahuasca, which I'll probably put the put it up big and bright on the screen because I probably mispronounced it.
Ayahuasca
is a hallucinogen used by shamans and stuff for, you know, the hallucinogen and I can talk properties. Depending on how it's prepared, it seems like the extent of your hallucinations might be lesser or not. The alcohol combination, I mean, it seems like it's kind of the same as anything. Like, take more than one of different substances could probably have adverse effects. I'm not really seeing anything specifically about, like, it being super severe with alcohol, but, like, it can make you hallucinate. So unless if Azami straight up just didn't have any, and also, like, but if that's the case, then it would have just been the tea did it and not the alcohol as a bonus. So I could be wrong, but at the very least, this was the closest thing I found. I didn't really find it as specifically being tea related or anything, but it, you know, I made an attempt to research and then got bored and decided that that was as far as I was going to go. So I could be wrong, could be right, who knows, let's move on.